I have to admit, when these things happen, I like full disclosure, when these types of twists happen, and they are like over the span of an entire franchise, you're retconning it now. You're running back something.
It's a bit fishy.
Well, it's not. It's not that it's fishy. It's more like I pull out the fucking magnifying glass. I get hyper critical.
You're like,
because I'm like,
do this. Let's go back in the past.
Where was the foreshadow?
Yeah,
Where was
not
this?
even. It's not even foreshadowing. It's like I better not see a single mistake, right? I better not see a single fuck up. It's David Cage games, right? Where you're like, what's that? Why is there two plates of spaghetti, right? What's with that fucking second plate of spaghetti, asshole? What was that about, right? You acted as if you didn't have this plot in mind until you got to the end, and then you retconned it as opposed to writing it from the moment forward. So if I see like a twist, and then you go back in time, and the past doesn't support the twist completely, it means they didn't have it planned from day one. They actually wrote that into the end, and they figured it out as they went along.
I hated that. And what I hate is when a protagonist fight against the villain, right? And he's like, "Oh, I'm out of skills. What should I do?" Flashback to a training we never seen before.
Yeah.
And back to prison, I'm using a new skill that we've never seen before.
Ass pull. Complete ass pull.
But it
right?
happened.
Yeah.
It happened.
So I am so critical of that in these moments. So I'm like, I'm watching this, but I'm squinting at it. I'm like,
So you must
okay. Okay, I see what you're doing.
You must hate the Zelda timeline stuff when they go like, oh yeah, like in '86 they thought of all of that.
No, like that stuff, it's like whatever. Those are games that are not even meant to be threaded. Like they're loose and whatever. I just mean in the same canon, in the same story. You're gonna retcon some shit, make sure it's tight. That's all I'm saying. And so far, I'm following. I'm following what's going down here. I'm picking up what fucking Toby's putting down. But him agreeing to wipe everybody out, again, is him agreeing to wipe out even innocence, right? Like, not the whole clan was in on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
His lover?
What's up with that?
I
Who's
don't
that?
remember him having a lover unless he was gay.
I mean,
I don't remember any yaoi stuff in the manga.
well, here's the other.
Right, me neither.
Okay, and here's another thing too. I keep saying family, right? Because I assume, Uchiha is your last name and you come from the Uchiha family and your blood determines your ability to get the Sharingan, correct?
Yeah.
But it's a clan also. So if he has a lover that's part of his clan,
They could be cousins, and
We don't think about that.
No,
we don't think about that, Woolie. Come on, man.
And basically, it's a big tree.
I know.
You don't question British royalty.
No, it's like with the Hyugas, though, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, two sides of the family, they both got the eyeballs, so Neiji's not hooking up with Hinata anytime soon. They're fucking family.
Well,
That's
isn't
gross.
that like master-slave thing, so they can do whatever they want?
But it's also like...
No, hold on a second. To produce an offspring that has a Sharingan, you don't have to fuck somebody within a clan. Okay, for example, Sarada.
Yeah?
She's daughter of
Yeah. It just has to be one parent.
Yeah, one parent.
But I'm saying if he killed his lover, then that means she was an Uchiha.
Oh, okay, that's what you're playing.
I'm like, why would he...
Okay, but what? First of all, first time I ever heard of that.
Okay.
I don't even know what the fuck who's the lover is.
Okay.
And if there's any character that's that could be interpreted as a
lover.
lover,
Okay.
I would say is a character, and at that point that would be a gay relationship.
Okay.
Be-
And I mean, because well, here's the other thing: is like his mom and his dad. Like at that point, one of those two might not be an actual like Uchiha by blood.
Right.
One of those two is probably just a normal person, and if his dad was gonna be the leader, I assume his mom was just some
Right.
black-haired lady.
You're right.
And she happens to have the wrong colored hair to look like she's got a Sharingan, but she probably doesn't. So she's just along for the ride and gets fucking wiped for being in the wrong place at the wrong time and fucking the wrong dude. That's some bullshit. Like, you give birth to a kid that's gonna come back and kill you on a mission, and you don't even actually have the dangerous thing that everyone is afraid of. You happen to be standing in the wrong place. That is
at this point, it's more like to tying all knots so that tying all loose ends.
any
so
revengers,
all the revenges
would
are
be
possible.
gone. Yeah, but it's like you just gave birth to a tumor that grew up and like 18 years later became came back to kill you. You know, like that is, or 16 or however old he was. Like that's insane. But yeah, I want the lover bit is clearly like there's thoughts there. But anyway,
There's probably
it's
some
probably
side
just-
movie where there's something.
No, it's probably just a line. It's
line.
like he just he killed lovers, brothers, sisters. You know,
it's what I'm pulling out the magnifying glass, Billy. I'm pulling it out. I'm pulling it out. That's what you're seeing right now.
Because I think in one of the maybe movies, he might have had like a girl that was in love with him. But they don't mention anything
I don't think so.
about a relationship.
I don't think so.
Did Google help with that? Is this a little something?
I'm not
something?
sure.
something?
That's all
haven't
I've
seen
seen.
any movies that implies that he has a girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever.
But there was a girl that was maybe interested.
All I'm
in
saying
him.
is that you know a lot of times where a character speaks and they say something's bullshit, whatever, but people takes that as truth. And no, it's not true. It's just from this point of view of this character. He said those things, but it doesn't mean that it's the truth. So Madara might think that he has a lover, but maybe that's why he says lover. But maybe that he has no lover at
I
all.
don't know, man. I'm convinced Itachi killed someone that he fucked, and I don't know what. I'm trying to figure out
That's
why.
what I want to believe.
I'm trying to figure some shit out right now. Like, hold on a minute.
Okay, so your stand is that he actually had a lover.
That's what the fucking text said.
No, that's what the Madara says. I say no, and I say that's
Imperfect narrator. The person who's talking doesn't have
But,
all
I
the
mean,
facts.
He's just
He's making a point.
he's making a point.
I know.
You could have said his dog,
But
even
I'm
though he
pulling
didn't
out the
have a dog.
magnifying glass.
Yeah.
You know what? There is no magnifying glass. I'm pulling out the Woolie Gan. The Woolie the eyes of plot.
again.
My plot eyes are open, and I've got 3 dots, and all of them are like, what the fuck's going on with this retcon right now?
What the fuck's around the people?
Madden family, the Madden
The
clan.
Madden, yes. Yeah, absolutely. The wolves again, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm squinting at this fucking plot twist right now, real hard. Oh,
he looks soft now.
He's broken.
He's breaking, yeah.
he's got no chin.
あいつは死ぬ間際までいや死んでもなおお前のためにお前に倒されることで内派一族の仇を討ったこの葉の英雄に仕立て上げるために
Yay, bravo! He's the hero.
You've got the touch. Dun, dun, dun. You've got the power.
He sold it.
その身は病に蝕まれ近づく死期を感じながら薬で無理に延命してでも
Wait, ravaged by illness, painfully aware of his impending death, he forcefully prolonged his life with medication. What? Now, again, fucking eyeballs out. What does that mean? / was there reference to that somewhere that we did not see?
Okay, I remember this line in the anime,
What the fuck does that mean?
but I don't remember what it means.
Ah, Billy!
I'm sorry. I'm useless.
Oh my God!
Why did you invite me here? Why am I
home.
here?
Go home!
I'm gonna Konoha Senpu my eye out.
Oh my God. Yeah. So, like, is this just a you didn't win? you didn't really win, he was weakened kind of situation?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But I think yes.
お前の前で死ななければならなかった。
If he was serious, you would have died.
He was full health, you would have died.
I had to die in front of you. Yeah. That's the ultimate in bullshit too, because it's like, even with these dumb reasons, or good reasons, you still weren't actually strong enough. He had to basically want to sell it to you. So you probably couldn't have beaten him anyway. You were nowhere near his level.
You're a
Good
paper
job.
champ.
So he was waiting for you to be strong enough to think that you could beat him. And to, I guess, to convince other people. Because it's not even about you, right? Like, imagine if back pre-time skip, like, he looks at him and he's like, yeah, I'll let him beat me. So he shows up in the hallway, and fucking Sasuke goes, I'm gonna kill you! And then he fucking hits him through the chest, and he goes, oh, you got me, bro! You got me good! And Kisame is like, what the fuck? Right? He had to be at a level where it's like, everyone would think, yeah, I guess he was strong enough.
Yeah.
You motherfucker. You piece of shit. Get the fuck out of here. With this Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater shit. Oh my god.
Look, even Sasuke cannot process what the fuck is going on there.
I keep staring at his chin now.
Yeah, or lack thereof.
Well, there is a half a line, sort of.
I saw a man with no neck in the bus the other day. That was cool.
So now my brain turns towards our unfaithful narrator here. Because now we don't know, we still have no, like, you know.
So do you believe him? Do you think he's lied? Is that what you're saying?
This would be way too long of a cutscene to lie about, so no. Also, if you triple backed on it, after all that dramatic music, you retcon the retcon, go fuck yourself. You're done. Hang it up. You can't tell a story. But clearly Madara understands the tragedy of it and seems to speak from a place of, like, sorrow about Itachi's sacrifice. It sounds like that's the tone he was using telling the story.
He has a new shirt now. Changed his clothes. No longer his chest bare chesting.
Oh, I can't see that. No, he zipped it up. Yeah, it's kind of cold.
どうしたサスケ
Oh.
じゃないよ。今日は俺の手裏剣術を見てくれるって約束しただろ。
いや、明日ちょっと重要な任務があって、その準備をしなきゃいけない。だから。
なんだよ、兄さんの嘘つき。
Yeah, you see that's like leaving anyone alive that didn't plan the coup d'etat would still put them in Sasuke's place of wanting to murder everybody or wanting to wanting to get revenge, as you said.
Right.
Right.
交換条件がおんぶしろとはな。
So you all have to die so you can't get revenge for your non-sins.
ねえ兄さん、今度は絶対に修行に付き合ってよね。
ああ、だが俺も任務を受ける身だし、なかなか時間が取れないかもしれない。
Also, making reference to how horrible the wars were. Up to where I had seen, they had never gotten into detail about the wars, really. They've always just referred to them, but they've never actually shown anything except for that one moment where they're like, yo, check it out, it's the fourth. Nah, he's gone. And I was like, oh, you motherfuckers are gonna make me wait to see more. So I guess I'm wondering if there's any scenes I would have missed of more detail about the wars up to this point that you can recall.
I would say not in detail.
Okay.
これで最後。
I mean, you've seen the Kakashi Gaiden.
Sakakashi Gaiden, and I saw it's like the fourth picks up his ugly trident thing. It's a really, I don't like the design of it. It's a weird weapon, but he goes like, "I'll be throw this to the other side. I'll be back in a flash," and everyone's like, "Oh, don't blink! It's the yellow flash."
Well, okay, well, yeah, there will be
And that
more.
would-
There
that
were more insights to the
war.
to the wars.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
See that bird there?
He's crying.
我らは蛇を脱した。これより我ら正体は名を高く鷹の目的はただ一つ。
Band of the Hawk.
Bro, I'm a part of your group,
Griffiths.
but your name sucks.
この葉を潰す。
Oh.
Did you see that nuclear shit?
Because he killed somebody. He
Ah.
kills this
That's what happens, and it makes sense because they deserve to die. Sasuke's not wrong, even though he's an asshole.
そして怒りの声だった。滅びの一族を背負いし少年は
I should probably elaborate. Killing a bunch of people that know nothing about what happened is super wrong. I'm not endorsing that. However, I am saying you've given him motive, and blind rage is you know, is
Great motivation, eh?
pushing him past the point of reason.
無念を胸に新たなる内葉サスケの
Although it's like he fucking like he walks outside and he sees a squirrel and he's like, "Wait, we are now the squirrel formation." Moving up the tree stealthily. No one will know as we gather our nuts. Like, fucking bro, like, all right, with the fucking animals. Like, yes, we catch you. We see. So he killed someone he cared about, so he retroactively got his Mangekyo?
Yeah.
Does it work that way?
Yes. It was not killing your best friend, it was killing the person closest to you.
Even if you didn't care when you killed them?
Now he cares.
Because deep inside he cared.
Can it be delay caring?
Because the reason why he hates Itachi so much is because he got betrayed so strongly.
But
he cared so much about Itachi that that's a conflict inside him.
Well, I mean, if you didn't know at all, I guess you can argue that deep down he still cared because it's his brother somewhere deep inside, despite everything. But it's like if there was someone where you absolutely hated them for reals, and then you found out that you should have loved them, and then you feel like, oh no, is it just the it has to just be the emotion?
Okay, well,
right?
yeah. You
it's
know
the
what?
emotional
it's
trigger.
You're right. It's not the closest person. It's probably some at least something really emotional
because
to trigger it.
Because like I'm sure the eyeball doesn't literally need the blood of the person you've killed, and it's looking and going, how much did you care? Were you at S rank 10? Was your S link level at high enough? Was your confidant rank? Would they take a mortal blow? Okay, you killed them. Good. Like they actually need proof of how much you care about somebody. Because could you fake it? Could you have like a fake best friend and then
essentially it's an emotional trauma.
Trauma, yeah.
You're right.
Because you eventually build it up and you hang out for 20 years and then you just go slit their throat one day and you're like, oh no, wink, wink, my best friend. Oh, you put eye drop tears in your eyes, like why? And you wait for the Mangekyo and it doesn't happen. You're like, motherfucker,
Motherfucker, I just killed somebody, some random asshole for nothing.
Anyway.
I tried to like him, but fuck it.
Oh, my best friend. What's his name? Oh, I'll avenge you, Nakama. We were Tomodachis. So Toby's just gonna hang out in the back too? Well, we didn't get the rest of that conversation.
I didn't say shit.
Madara said what he said, but then he didn't say the rest of it. And obviously he becomes a bad guy because pictures and spoilers and Twitter. So I don't know why, but he said what he said. He gave his reasons. Why does
I think they displays the cutscene here. This is the cutscene I'm talking about where Madara revealed, Toby revealed as the Madara for the first time ever. I think they just moved, well, which makes sense that they moved it because we were in the Sasuke arc in the video game. But
who the fuck are you?
You don't know that? Okay.
No, why would I?
Oh, keep watching.
Her name's question marks. Also, she never spoke in any of the meetings. There was never a girl's voice in any of the radio, fucking...
いい感じだ。シャリンガンの力を十二分に発揮していた。木は熟した。そろそろ木の葉も動き出す頃だ。
Why does Pain look so much like Naruto? Okay, well, anyway.
キルビの方。お前とコナンで彼。失敗は許さん。
Conan.
Is it Bear
That's the
Bear?
girl. Conan's the girl.
O'Brien?
I mean, that's the first time I've heard that name used that way, but I guess it's the Japanese Conan as opposed to the adventurer or the barbarian.
一応気をつけておけ。
Detective Conan.
There's that.
ただのガキではない。
Watch out for that fuck. He's got a game genie.
今や大層な術を身につけ。
He's up to some fucking bullshit right now.
By the way, when you said why Pain looks like Naruto, there's a stupid reason for that.
Sure there is.
So-
Do you remember...
So I'm just talking there so that when we get to that point, I then remember.
Yeah. I'm sure there was. Like, there wouldn't be it's telegraphed so hard and it couldn't just be thematic. Do you remember the first panel where they were trying to tease what Kimimaro was going to look like? And it ended up looking like...
Completely different.
Yeah, and it ended up looking like Naruto, but in bandages. Mm-hmm. And then they just changed him a complete... What's up with that? How'd that get published?
They reckon that
The way he looked.
by having an added scene, how they changed his look.
They did? They changed his looks in the anime in a scene?
But it was like a 2-second thing. It was like because originally the bandana was in front, right? And in the image that you saw?
I just remember someone all bandaged up, but the bandages coming off looked a lot like Naruto. But it wasn't him, it was some other character, and it clearly says, look, it's another guy, it's Kimimaro. It's this weird panel of the manga, and it was a chapter cover. Anyway.
Hold on a second.
You know what?
I'm starting to be real stupid right now. I wasn't listening.
Okay.
Who you're talking to?
Okay, so then never mind. Don't worry about it.
Were you talking about
Kimimaro.
Kimimaro?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand what you're talking about. Okay. Because Kimimaro, because Sasuke didn't come back in time fast enough for Orochimaru to take his body.
He switched into...
He had to switch the body to somebody else,
Yes,
right? But that guy just randomly had the hair like that. It was just...
No, it wasn't. No, it was more dramatic. It was a chapter cover showing off this new character, and then you never saw anything of him. So I'd
you know what? Me and you, we're not. First of all, we're not talking about the same shit.
Maybe probably not.
For not, and secondly, we will have to fact check.
Yeah, for sure. I'd have to go pull up what I'm talking about because I just remembered this weird thing, and then later on it was different. But anyway, Conan, huh? Yeah, she definitely never spoke in any of the cutscenes with the Akatsuki prior to this. Because I would have been like, oh, there's a girl. Right. I would have pointed that out. Yeah.
Right.
Who's that thought?
ま、それもそうだな。
Does she have a bend? No, she doesn't have a head protector, right?
Oh,
She doesn't have one that's showing?
no, but she should be having one.
Because that's first thing I do is go like, what fucking village are you from? What's going on? What's going on over here?
Where you from?
What you, yeah.
知らんやか。珍しいな。突然ここに来るなんて。
ああ、ちょっと珍しい情報を手に入れた。
Hey, you haven't showed up in a hot minute.
珍しい情報？
喜べ。暁のリーダーの居場所が判明した。
何？それは本当か？詳しく話せ。
What have you been up to?
いうわけだ。
That was fast.
なるほ
Oh,
ど。
so that was it?
Rain.
そこでは暁のリーダーはペインという名で。
For reference, the cutscene that you saw earlier, that was the Village of Rain.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause it was rain.
I assume that's the case, yes. And he's got a fucking rain thing.
Right.
But he scratched it out like the Akatsuki does to show that they no longer have loyalties to their village.
Yeah.
So I guess...
Yeah, they're like missing nins.
But they're not missing because he's in the village that he belongs to.
What's up?
So everyone's just kind of letting him do his thing, I guess. They're like, don't go to fucking MLK Drive.
Good question. Keep playing. And I'm gonna say 80% is not gonna explain in the fucking game. I'm pretty sure 80% is not gonna explain in the game.
My guess, based on like what seems likely, and the line that Tsunade says right here, is that he's fucking off to the, what would it be? Whatever Kage, and then he's been secretly fucking doing it in anyways, and that's why no one's stirring up any shit. Is what I'm guessing. Village of the Rain.
Well, remember those words.
In the water country, right?
Yes. Remember those words. Well, when they explain, we're going to see if Rudy's right or wrong.
And the Raikage was...
lightning.
Lightning, right, okay, yeah.
おい、一人じゃ危険すぎる。
大丈夫だ。わしを誰だと思っている。伝説の3人が1人、ジライア様だぞ。
しかし、
あの里に侵入し、情報収集できる者など、この里ではわし以外におるまい。
Yeah, you can trust this guy.
Kakashi's pretty badass too. No?
Jiraiya is realer.
Jiraiya he's a legendary.
He is, yeah.
Kakashi is still just the fuck up thousand.
But we've never, like, the limits of Kakashi's power, I guess, are kind of like he fought Itachi to a stalemate, and then he fought, who else to a stalemate? Someone else. I forgot what his last fight was.
Brain fart.
Yeah. But it was like, oh shit, yeah, okay, you could do it. So it makes you blind when you use it, huh? So there's a time limit / like usage limit.
Yeah.
And that's why it's like it's broken, but maybe not.
Planned obsolescence.
So why not just fucking...
Did the game show Kakashi using his Mangakyu Sharingan?
I think it did, yeah.
When they were...
I forgot who they were fighting.
They were chasing after Daidara.
Yes.
He used against Daidara.
Yes, totally, yeah. Okay. So he developed it as well.
Yeah.
Or he stole it from... Wait, no. He developed it because when he stole it from Toby, but Toby died. And when Toby died, he was still a kid, so there's no way that he could have had it back then. So he must have developed it afterwards, which means he had to kill somebody to do...
More questions.
Yeah, okay.
Jiraiya.
Yeah, who'd you kill to fucking get it?
Okay, here's another question. Who Itachi killed?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, I mean, his family, his lover.
You say at the point where his lover. Okay, there we go. His lover.
What the fuck? It's literally the thing, right? You kill your lover, you get a power up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That works.
That works.
Yeah.
Gonna go back on OkCupid, get some powers.
Oh god, my fiance,
Oh
my fiance is running out of the apartment. Baby, come back! I swear.
I'm in Tinahasu. You stay here.
Yes.
All right, we can.
Let's go write some books, some novels.
Let's call it there. Let me just hit a save point. Because, yeah, we're at about 251. And there's some stalling. Oh boy, that's weird. Yeah, alright.